You don't consider that cheating?
No.
Cheating is not considered
No.
cheating?
No. It is cheating in a sense, but I don't think it's
The
like
intention.
a heavy violation. I've seen and heard about way heavier violations than that.
Well, the insinuation of cheating and the level, all right, the attempt of cheating, the level of thirstiness, and then the public embarrassment.
Yeah.
Doesn't equal.
Yeah, that's a high level. That's a high level.
It's a high level offense.
High level infraction.
Yeah.
It would be higher level if she said,
You taking to a game, like you spending bread,
Doing
you
a
know what I
lot.
mean? Hotel room.
Taking resources out the house.
Yeah,
You
taking
flew a
resources.
private. Like, come on, man.
Private from Philadelphia. Then sent the what? The $350 Uber back, bruh. Heavy infraction. That might be.
no. I'm not saying there's no guilt or no fault on him, but I'm just saying like it could be a lot worse than that.
Of course.
You know what I mean? She could have a whole sex story online about what they did.
Well, that's the only thing that makes it worse. That's one little camel hair. You know what I'm saying? One camel hair, yeah, makes it worse. But everything leading up to that, like,
might as well have smashed.
She would have. Yeah, you done did that, and then, or I'd rather you just have smashed and not like taking her here and did this and spent that money and this kid's clothes and.
Now everybody know her husband's weird.
Yeah, now you're weird, and now we didn't talk. Yeah.
Well, she says she's gonna file for divorce.
Yeah.
Tough situation.
Mm-hmm.
You got any advice for Blue?
I think even though you're a public celebrity, you got to keep your private life private, bro. Like, you can't be on Front Street. And the first thing he did wrong is to fly out a chick that was a social media personality.
Went viral for a tongue. She stuck her tongue out on the internet, and then you just using the DM sliding.
But I think I think she is. I think that's what she does, though. Like, she's on social media is her thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So she's on Front Street. You already on Front Street.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Thirst.
I think as a celebrity, you need to deal with the chicks that's low. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yo, they out of the public eye or won't tarnish your image online in the future, just in case it goes bad.
Yeah. You think the thirst multiplies the infraction?
What thirst? Well, you keep saying thirst. What's the thirst?
It was just thirst, like the online, like, you know what I mean? She stuck her tongue out, and you on the DMs, flying me out to New York, all that.
You don't think that shit is normal, bro?
Nah, I don't. I don't think that shit is normal. And this nigga got.
I think a lot of this shit is power play.
Not happen with an NDA. Like, we've been talking about NDAs for years now, from like Derek Jeter to like Leo to like even Drake. Like, we've been just talking about like having your fucking lawyer just print you up a couple of copies of some shit to just tell the bitch to shut the fuck up, or else your grandma gonna lose her fucking house.
You talking about a totally different level of celebrity.
We talking about a nigga with a lawyer that could just draw up a piece of paper that she could sign.
Come on, man.
After you flew a private, you gotta hear like, yo, sign this, scan it, and send it back, and I'll send the money for your hair. We're not trying to give no men no advice on cheating, but we're just trying to, like, I'm just trying to rationalize how dumb this nigga was in this situation.
I think the dumbest thing is the fact that he did all this extra shit, and he's a celebrity, and he could sleep with her for way less.
And he
didn't have to fly on no private jet. He didn't have to get no hair done. He had to take it to no basketball game. Oh, yeah. He could have brought her ass like, yo, get up here, come see me, and go to the hotel, and I'll clap your cheeks, and then you can leave.
Slide.
But
he ain't even do that.
But I think, yo, honestly, I feel like this generation is like, that is a stunt. I think for him, he probably felt like he was stunting. Like, I flew this chick out here, I did X, Y, and Z for her, whatever, and I ain't even want to hit. That's something he'll put in a song. That sounds like a lyric that a nigga put in a song.
Yeah.
You gotta
You're
do better, man.
living dangerously.
Yeah, man. You gotta do better, man. Yo, get wifey back. Do whatever it takes to get wifey back, and nigga learn from this.
I don't think his wife like him either. The way she was
That's
talking.
the way
Might
it
not
sound
like
like.
him.
Yeah,
See?
it sound like yeah. He's
Well,
sound like
here's
he's
my
very-
like, here's my chance.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't really sound like he's much of a ladies man.
Thank you.
You know, I don't know.
We
But-
assume that just because these dudes got paper and
Yo.
they get a lot of attention, that they know how to handle women.
You right, man. It's and
Well-
more than women, people. They could be corny people. You right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
How do people
weird
learn though?
people.
Cool. How do people learn? You're an educator. How do humans learn? things?
Interaction with people. Like,
And?
that's the only
Experience, right?
experience.
And
Yeah,
seeing
you
other
know?
celebrities the way they do things, right?
Because with
And talking and getting advice from other celebrities and seeing the way, like I'm pretty sure Blue is a big enough celebrity to be on a little bit more of an inner circle to see how other people are moving.
yes,
And he's just moving like a fucking, this nigga moving like he in the 90s, yo.
Bro.
Like,
Yo,
this
bro,
is crazy,
bro.
like,
basically
You think
at the
about
game, like, what you
the
doing?
the stuff that we reacted to on the show. We reacted to Zion.
Yeah.
We reacted to him. Who else? It was another basketball player.
Jalen Brown.
Yeah, man. And like, you know, these young dudes, we assume that they
Well,
should
he's
know how
29. He can't shoot him that much better. He old enough to know a little better than that.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. Not
All right.
really, bro. Not really. They're it's a gap, man. And
Well, let's take it a level further. He's married. A lot of men of his stature, of that, you know what I mean? Like, yo, he got men at 29 really don't got that much to lose. He got a lot to lose. You know what I mean? Like he's on the come up. He's doing what? Like, yo, if his wife leave him now, she taking a little paper with him.
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? So it's like, even that, like, you know, a little bit of self-preservation, like, yo, come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. I think you gotta move better, young man, and I feel like you got a little soul searching to do. Figure out what you really want out of life. I'm not sure why you got married. I don't really care to do the research if you got kids or not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got a couple kids, right?
Mm.
So, you know, I think you gotta do a little soul searching and figure out what you want out of this whole thing, and why you married that woman, and why you wanted to be married, and everything like that. And yeah, I feel like you gotta figure out what you want out of life and you want out of this thing, because you figured it out on every other level. You know, he's a up and coming artist on his R&B thing.
yeah, he's relatively successful.
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
moment.
yeah. People are
Yeah.
checking for him.
He's relatively
Yeah,
successful.
yeah. So don't get weighed down by this shit. You know what I mean? Not by groupies, man. Yeah, this is an old thing. Like, yeah, I think we got things to fix this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.